So we are gonna play chess today, and it's been a long time. I guess last time I played chess was probably a week ago. So we're gonna play chess, and I'm gonna talk about a bunch of things here. So let's do that. We have Pedward underscore 9. Is 637, 612. Well, my elo is like really bad. I feel like I should just like brute force it to 700 by playing for 5 6 hours, maybe at least get into that. I'll talk when we are kind of in the mid game, talk about a bunch of stuff that I want to talk about. Just not a bunch of stuff, just like two things I want to primarily talk about here. mm, I would want a castle right now. Okay, so I can't castle. There you go, a free pawn at d5. Single. Now I'll take my queen here, here, and then castle. No, we'll do this. This happens to me literally every single time. Every single time. Like I play the move, then I figure out, oh, how bad of a move that was. I really like trading queens because I'm really bad when it comes to playing with queens strategically. Yeah, so I can't castle, but though I feel like I would probably just castle on the left side here because we don't have a pawn right now. Okay, I hate trading knights for bishops. I like trading bishops for knights. So it's like I lose a bishop and I attack the opponent's knight. I shouldn't have moved this one. Was that a free pawn? Okay, I gave away a free pawn as well. So we are like, it's still +1. Mm, okay. He has to move here or there. So I guess we are at the mid game. So I posted my first, kind of 2D animation. I don't even know if I can say it's animation because it's mostly just like the image is moving a bit and I'm adding voiceover on top of it. Though in that video it was like a package arrived and my tablets is cover kind of story I covered in that one. So here it is. This was my tablets cover that I already had. It's like, as I showed, it's pretty much torn. This was it. I guess it was like 1.5 years or something like that. And if it was more dramatic in the shot. It showed a lot of kind of this is just like plastic over leather, and this it I don't even think it's like leather. What is this? Yeah, this was the earlier cover, and now this is the new tablet, which like this magnetic something. Let me see, is there anything there? This is my tablet, the new cover I was talking about. I was gonna add like before and after image, but it would kind of break the flow from animation to realism in a kind of way, like, and in black screen text and image there, and here I show this like tablet image, so different style you could say. Okay, I think like I could win this one. Mm, if he's gonna take a lot of time, then maybe by a timeout or just checkmate or resignation whatsoever. He's gonna castle. No. Hmm. Well, well, well. Okay. There you go. So the plan is simple. We take a rook by giving up this pawn if he takes the bait. I didn't take the bait. So now we have the bishop locked into the line with the king. It cannot move this bishop whatever, like unless it moves the king, of course. Hmm. Hmm. Could I change something there? I feel like I should now start using my king to maybe move either to here or here, so that I can have like, because there are there's so less material here, two rooks, one bishop, and a whole ton of pawns, but just so that I might be able to have a much better position. It still cannot move its bishop unless it's gonna move its king. So I'm gonna move this one. Okay. Most probably it will do this or like this here. Anyway, then. Yeah, thought so. But it has to do this, yeah. Okay. As if it moves this and also attacks the bishop. Bad game, I'm playing terribly. Well, by the way, you must have noticed that a lot of my channels is theme using, including handle, name, banner. A lot of it has Luffy, which means One Piece. Luffy doesn't mean One Piece, but you know. So I was like, maybe I've not talked about anime on this channel as of yet. So I was thinking, what did it play something? As of yet, so I was thinking about maybe let's talk about it. So I'm just gonna, the first thing that I'm gonna talk about is which is my most favorite anime and which was the first anime I watched. So in, I guess, August 2024 I started watching anime. The first anime I watched was Solo Leveling season 1, and my favorite anime top one is of course One Piece. The second one is Attack on Titan, and third one I do not know. Like, I have seen so many anime, but I cannot categorize anyone to like kind of be there at third. Like, a lot of them are just competing with each other. I find it really difficult to just like rank them. But if you have ranked your top 3, let me know in the comments. I just went like silent after that. It should have, I guess, taken somewhere else. No, no. Okay, it was. It would have been this or this. Good. Okay, now I know the video is not there because the light went off. Electricity was like it's today. What's today? Friday? It's not supposed to go on Friday. Like every week on. Okay, good. Should I? I can do this then. Ah, okay. That was a bad move. Like I got a bishop. I became greedy here and tried to push the pawn to the end line. Hold on. Though I can, keep pushing this forward. Anyways, I can like take this rook here and secure this line pretty much. And I'll now take maybe this. Something like. No, 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 no. It's good. For sure. Okay. It did play a good game, didn't it? But there you go. Still a loss. It is still a loss. Like I was gonna win. I was literally gonna win. I played this. This was the kind of, I think, the blunder to push this pawn at d3 to d2. Terrible move. Everything went south after that. Can I do something here? Resign? I guess. Because I did a blunder. He did a blunder as well. Like it's done now. Not done. Like it's still there's a lot of things remaining. But I think, it, at least for the morale, that this was kind of a pretty bad thing, right? Because I probably thought, oh, there you go, I lost. I'll try to not put my pieces on white squares because it has a white bishop, so I'll kind of be immune to it in a way. And that's the reason bishops can only move on the square that they can move on. That's the reason I don't like bishops that much as compared to knights. mm, I'm gonna do this now right away. I guess so because I don't think I can't give a check. So this is the only hope. If it trades this for its bishop, then that's actually better in a way. It could just do this, like keep it here. Not saying with the king, but in the later moves it could keep it here and just target this when it's at the dead end. Maybe gives a check, then moves this here, and takes this there. I move somewhere else. Though I don't know what I'm doing here. Or what all I meant was, yeah, something like this. Uh, no, this is a bad move. Finally, I thought and figured out a bad move. Because why was this a bad move? I would have taken here. I would have taken here a check, and then I would have moved somewhere else, and I would have taken my rook from this position to there. What is that? Okay, not a big deal actually. And I fit. It cannot take here, of course. What am I saying? Good. Now it's backed off. I knew when He kind of started moving his king. He was trying to get closer to my rook, but there you go. Either he does this or he resigns. Just simply he resigns. Like there is no other way. You just either you resign or you get this in this line like this diagonal, and then trade a bishop for a pawn, which is better than trading a rook for a pawn, which I don't see happening. Right? Yeah, it's a resignation. He's gonna resign. I win the game. I've won the game. It's just a matter of either time. He has like half the time that I have, and mm, how about this? Let's have fun. I've won the game pretty much, right? So how can we have more fun with this game? I can make terrible blunders here, which would be. Mm, so I'm gonna. I'll try to win the game still, but I'm gonna give hope. So I'm just trying to figure out how to blunder in the best way possible. And that he doesn't resign. In a way, he doesn't resign. I guess here. If it does this, then I'll like give up my bishop as well as my rook. If it does this. It resigned. The plan was, if it does this, I would take somewhere like this and not advance my pawn forward. Like give it the bishop, then give it the rook, and like give a whole ton of hoop, and then finally push the pawn here, win the game. I don't know, I don't do this much. Alright, so it's over. One game of chess. I don't know how much time that took. Finally, I don't know if I'll be consistent with this, but yeah, I played a game of chess and I won. We are now at 621. Good thing. Have a great life.